Ryan Garcia is known since he was a kid that he was special, and everybody around him knows that he's special.
We started at age 7. He wanted to achieve these goals where he could beat up a championship boxer like Luke Campbell, who was a gold medalist, and that's a kid's dream.
You're never going to be at your best, ever, but you're always striving to get there. Right now, Ryan, he's at that stage where he's climbing the ladder and he's almost there to the top.
He could have taken lots of other fights, made millions of dollars with lesser opponents, and people would come out to see him. But he feels that he's the best. You have to fight the best and prove it.
I was willing to put myself on the line for the sport to get the respect that I feel I deserve. So I did everything I could to make it happen, and I didn't take no for an answer.
This is a mega fight. The 2 best fighters in their division. This is what you do when you believe in yourself. This is what you do when you've worked your whole life for something.
I think this fight is the biggest fight of our era, maybe it's fight of the decade, just because of the magnitude. We never get to see the best against the best. We never get to see 2 undefeated. Usually we see mismatches, and I could tell you who's going to win. Because every fighter likes to calculate, I don't want to lose my hope. They're willing to risk it all.
With fight night just days away, Ryan Garcia's final camp for the showdown with Mario Barrios looks extremely focused. The energy feels controlled, almost scientific. Every drill has purpose. Every round has structure. This doesn't look like chaos or hype. It looks like a fighter rebuilding himself with precision.
What's up, guys? We're here at TNT facility with my strength and conditioning coach, Cipriano, also known as Sip, also known as Uncle. I could keep going all day, but today I'm going to go in with you guys through my strength and conditioning workout. You're going to see what helps me with my speed and my power. Obviously, God gifted. Thank the Lord all day long for my power and speed. So fast, use it for good. But then when I fight, I just knock somebody out. But Sip helps strengthen it. Got to sharpen the tools. So you're going to see how I do it today. Let's get it.
Today's our cardio day, baby. So stuff that we're doing today is not traditional, right? We're going to be moving. We're going to be moving fast. We got 10 rounds. We got 30 seconds, simulating a 3-minute round with a minute break in between. Y'all better stop playing and get ready. All right, so here we go. Our first workout on this 10 rounds. What we're going to do is we're going to get down low. We're going to explode, right? Which is going to work that serratus muscle. So when Ryan takes his shot, everything is coming through here. And it's also the big boxer muscle.
There it is.
That's what we do.
Damn, only halfway. You already did 100 of them. There you go. Come on. Let's go, nephew. You get it.
When you watch the footage, the gym is nearly silent. No distractions, just the sharp sound of gloves hitting mitts. Ryan can be heard saying, "I will win this fight no matter what." It doesn't feel dramatic. It feels serious. Like he's mentally locking in and refusing to leave any doubt.
Workout, once again, a low impact on the body. So now we're going fast.
Keep hitting them halfway.
We're doing it quick. Once again, get that heart rate up.
There we go.
Good. Get them moving. Down point. Great. Come on, baby. 10 seconds. Come on. Got this. Come on. No working like you. Let's get this, baby. 5 seconds. Push that. Come on. There we go. Look at that.
Ryan openly admitted, "Yeah, I was drinking, partying, full of toxins." That kind of honesty stands out. Instead of making excuses, he owned his past mistakes. It feels less like a press conference line and more like a reset button. Admitting the problem is often the first real step toward fixing it.
Circumstances are much different, after that year of suspension. It was much different circumstances. I was coming off a suspension, and during that suspension, I was drinking and partying and doing whatever I want for all the way through until they told me that I had to fight. My instincts told me not to. My body wasn't well. It had a lot of toxins in it, as you can imagine. A lot of stupid that I did. But when you have a lot of people in your ear and people are telling you can make $5 million, it's an easy fight, and but internally that it's not the right decision, and I didn't trust my heart and didn't trust my instincts. And
he also said he knew the fight with Rolando Romero wasn't the right decision at the time. During that camp, he felt physically off and mentally disconnected. Now, he appears determined to correct those errors. This version of Ryan looks sharper, calmer, and more aware of what's at stake.
Out here, a little bit modified reverse crunch. All right, we're going to come up. Really focusing on getting that core, getting them abs way down in the spine. There it is. Keep going. Like I said, one of the biggest things for us is keeping his abs on point, keeping his core on point.
Woo, look at
And
that.
most importantly, having that stability that he needs for them legs and torso working again. Come on. Good.
If this disciplined version of Ryan enters the ring, the fight changes completely. It stops being about headlines and becomes about execution. No distractions, no outside noise, just timing, speed, and clean technique. In a matchup like this, precision could matter more than personality.
Is that right?
Perfect.
On the other side, Barrios brings a different type of energy. While Ryan is vocal about his mission, Barrios appears steady and composed. He said he's ready to show the work he and trainer Joe Goosen have put in. That sounds like a fighter who trusts preparation over emotion. Calm confidence can be just as dangerous as loud motivation.
With all that experience, that's why I'm taking it into this fight. I've been in there, like I said, with Tank, who's very explosive, very quick. With Pacquiao, very awkward, like someone one of a kind. Thurman, who's a great movement, a big puncher. So yeah, I'm looking to just use everything that has got me to this point.
Barrios explained that bringing in Joe Goosen was about refining what already worked for him.
He has said it himself, right? Like, you never know what you're gonna get from him. I also think that's what makes him, a very dangerous opponent. And I'm not taking this fight lightly. Regardless of everything I might see on social media, everything people might tag me in. This is definitely a fight for both of us. Where yeah, man, like I can't and I don't want another loss. And it's the same for him. So there is a lot riding on this. It's not something that I don't think he's taking